Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bushnell Prairie City High School as we are here for BWP Sparklones Junior High Football, 7th and 8th graders against Mid-County, the Cougars, previously known as ROWVA. Everybody here at Bushnell's been calling them ROWVA, but their little roster sheet says Mid-County. So we'll go with the Mid-County Cougars here this morning. I guess we got the varsity homecoming game for BPC, for BWP, here on the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH YouTube channel. Return is going to be by number 5, Aiden Horn. He's going to come to a stop at about the 32-yard line. That's how we'll start this contest off. Got Kenny Suter. Was going to run a sideline camera, but pulled him off the sideline. That's why we were a little late. Pulled him off the sideline to announce the game here in person. And Miles Hewlett on the camera, the main camera. You're going to see a little different here. The white jerseys on the near side are the BWP Sparklones. Mid-County has the exact same outfit. I guess it's a uniform technically. The exact same uniform here today, so it's a last-second change. BWP changed to white jerseys, so it'll be their first snap from center. Handoff's going to go to number 24, Brock Beekman. He's going to come off left side. About the B gap, it looked like, and he's going to go for a gain of about 4 yards, maybe 5. We'll see where they end up marking it. Give him a gain of 4. It's going to be second down and 6 for the Sparklones here. 8-minute quarters, so we're 7.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Gain of 4. It's a long 4, short 5, but we'll give him 4 because he needs to get to that 5th yard before he gets it. So 4, second and 6 here for the Sparklones. Back under center again. Handoff's going to go to the third back through, and it's nice. Oh, and he fumbled the football, and it's going to be recovered by the Cougars. Number 41 on the recovery, Blake Stahl. The carry was by Lane Huffman. He saw end zone, did Huffman, and they just nobody could get to him to hit him, but they got to him and knocked the ball out, slapped it down. It's recovered by Blake Stahl, excuse me. And it'll be 1st and 10 Mid-County at the 46-yard line of BWP here early in the ball game. 7:12 to go in the first quarter. Quarterback will be number 12, Preston Schrader. Pitch is going to go far side. Good defensive play of the ball carrier. Number 27 was Keegan Gerlach. Lane Huffman and others out there on the stop, and Aiden Horn out there as well. Aiden Horn, I think, was the one that actually tracked him down from behind. They're going to give him a loss of 2 on the play, second down and 12 for the Mid-County Cougars. We're still taping stuff down here, folks. I guess I covered up the number there a little bit for you. Sorry about that. Again, the quarterback is number 12, Preston Schrader. Handoff goes up the middle, and it goes nowhere. In fact, I think it goes backwards. Going to move it to the 49. It's going to be a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 13. Bunch of BWP Sparklones there. Stuff in the middle here is Mid-County struggling to move the football. In fact, they're moving it the wrong direction. 3rd and 13 for Mid-County here early in the first quarter. BWP's already had a possession and a fumble on their first play that looked like it was going for a touchdown. Schrader back under center again. Pitch is going to come near side this time to number 2, Jack Cordell. He's going to find some running room. He's going to have a first down and more. He splits a couple of defenders, still on his feet. A good run for number 2, Jack Cordell. He's going to be all the way down to the 21-yard line, a 28-yard gain for the youngster from Mid-County, and it's 1st and 10 at the 21 for the Cougars. Moving now after struggling for the first couple plays. Had a good pitch to the outside, coming near side for Cordell. Schrader back under center again. 3 setbacks, kind of a wishbone formation, but it's an offset wishbone. Handoff went up the middle. Again, nothing doing there as BWP is controlling the middle of the line. They controlled the left, didn't control the right last time. They are going to get a gain for the. We don't have a number 1, so if somebody watching at home from Mid-County can tell us who number 1 is, we do have a live chat. We do check it. We do check it, so if somebody's watching, let us know. Another pitch to the right side. Again, some running room. On the stop, number 35, Ethan Pierce. Ball carrier was number 2, Jack Cordell. He's going to gain about 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Mid-County trying to march the ball down the field a little bit. Ball on the 15-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 4 for the Cougars of Mid-County. They got 2 wideouts near side, a tight end far side, and 2 setbacks. Schrader again under center, and BWP moved, but so did the tight end on the far side. That was Blake Stahl. But we'll see if it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on Mid-County. That'll move it back 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd down and 9 for the Cougars. Third down and 9 at the 20. That's an easy 5 yards to mark off when the ball's actually touching the yard line. They ought to get that one right. Clock running. I'm just trying to help. Nobody would have known anything if you hadn't said nothing. I just said clock running. Schrader's going to throw it up. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be tackled well short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. The pass was to number 1 again. Again, if somebody watching at home can tell us who number 1 is, we'd greatly appreciate it. That'll bring up 4th down. Oh, they did get some yardage on that. Got about those 5 yards back. Now they got 4 yards back. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Ball on the 16-yard line. So, big stop here, or big play for BWP's defense. Wishbone formation behind 2 tight end set. And again, that time it's number 34, Cole Miller, jumping, but we'll see if he was drawn off or not. He was not, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll bring up 4th down and 10. Ball should be on the 21-ish yard line. We'll see where they mark it at here. Yep, they go right to the down stick. 4th and 10 for the Cougars. BWP had them at 3rd and 13 a few plays ago and gave up a 21-yard or a 28-yard run. So the Cougars have shown the ability to get outside and get some yardage in big chunks. We'll see if they're able to do it here against BWP's defense. Huffman sinks in. He's going to rush the quarterback. Schrader's going to throw over the middle. It's going to be intercepted. See who comes up with that. Number 9, it is Blake Arnold. Blake Arnold on the interception. And it's going to it's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line for the Sparklones. Well, I mean, in that instance, that's almost as good as a punt, right? Been better off to drop that one, right? Yeah, well, can't blame a kid for getting an interception when he can get it, though. Good reading of the quarterback. When the quarterback Schrader went to run left and then looked for somebody downfield, Arnold stepped right in front, got the interception. Gives his team the ball back. Huffman, see if he's going to line up outside this time. I'm going to guess he's not involved in this play, but he's standing there with his hands up. Oh, there he goes in motion now. Handoff's going to go to Huffman. Let's see if he can get something around the outside. He does. And he fumbles again, and that time he knocked it out of bounds, I think. They're going to call him out of bounds.
Sweep by Lane Huffman gets the first down.
Where are they marking it at? They're marking it clear back there. He stepped out of bounds way early. Clear back of the 15 or 25-yard line, a gain of only 11. I thought he had a lot more than that, but maybe they said that's where they thought he fumbled it from. Can't advance your fumble, I don't believe. So, anyway, it's 1st and 10 BWP. As soon as they snap. That's what I do. Every second we can gain's a plus. Here's the snap. Fake pitch, inside handoff. And nothing there at all, and that was Huffman again. No, that was not Huffman, I don't think. I think it was number 2, Luke McEwen. Maybe it was Huffman. I couldn't see the number when he stood up. Looked like a number 3 almost, but I couldn't see the number. But it was an inside handoff from the quarterback, Talon Love. Full house backfield. 2 tight end set for Love and the Sparklones. Third back through. It's Huffman again. He goes outside. He's got a lot of running room. He's at the 50, and only one player to beat. I don't think they're going to get him. They're not. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lane Huffman. A 75-yard touchdown run for BWP. And the Sparklones have the first score of the contest. As Lane Huffman takes it in from 75 yards out to give his team the lead. So once again, touchdown for BWP. Lane Huffman, a 75-yard touchdown run. And the Sparklones lead 6-0. Now the inside handoff again. Going to go to the second back through. That is number 5, Aiden Horn, on the 2-point conversion. It is good. And BWP leads 8-0. 2:16 to go in the first quarter. We'll take our first break of the contest as well. You're listening and watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. 8-0 is the score. BWP takes the lead over Mid-County. Helping to bring you this contest is Community News Brief. Community News Brief, the news free publication distributed to 68 locations in Bushnell, Macomb, Colchester, Industry, Adair, and more towns throughout the area. For more information, contact Lynn at 309-333-8245 or email communitybrief@gmail.com. Squib kick. Going to be picked up by an up back, and he's going to be hit hard, and that's Lane Huffman. Number 90. I think number 99, Carson Moore. Carson Moore on the return. Mid-County has it 1st and 10, their own 44-yard line. They did threaten last time. A couple penalties hindered their drive, and then they threw an interception to turn it over on downs, or to prevent the turnover on downs. So it'll be Schrader back under center again for the Cougars. They're going to have 2 near side, a tight end far side. Pitch is going to go far side. He's got some running room. Nice little move there by number 27, Keegan Gerlach. He sidestepped one defender, but Horn and others able to bring him down after a gain of 5. Make it 6. Going to be 2nd down and 4. They moved those sticks farther, closer to the 45 than the ball was, I think. It looks like from here, but I'll give him 6 just because he started a solid yard behind the 45-yard line. He's right at the 50 now. 2nd down and 5. It's 5 according to the sticks. He should have. I think they're making him go about 11 from where that ball sat the first time. Handoff right up the middle. And, again, number 1 on the carry. He goes into the line and goes nowhere, and then Schrader starts pushing him in the back trying to help out, but nothing helping. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 here for the Cougars of Mid-County. And I'm struggling here, folks, to keep from saying the ROWVA Tigers because everybody said it's ROWVA, and then I got the lineup sheet and it said Mid-County. So good thing I didn't see the bus then, isn't it? Bus says Weathersfield, so that must be the co-op, Mid-County, ROWVA, and Weathersfield, and whatever else. So here we go. Wishbone formation behind Schrader, and again, there's movement, and we'll stop it because they very well could call it on BWP, but it was a false start on the far end.
False start, Mid-County, 3rd and 10.
I think number 45, Tanner Pierce, jumped in the middle, but almost the exact same time the left end for the Cougars jumped as well. He didn't jump like the other couple had jumped. He just jumped up and went right back down, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the thing is, BWP has gotten bailed out on all 3 of those plays. All 3 illegal procedure penalties for the Cougars had BWP players jumping off sides too, so watching players instead of the ball maybe, I don't know. Here's Schrader's going to roll right this time. He's got pressure up the middle. Thrown down the middle is incomplete. It was intended for Stahl, I believe. No, that's not Stahl. Who is that? Or is it Stahl? It is intended for Stahl. It was about 5 yards short of him as he had Huffman and others closing right in his mug. So it's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Mid-County Cougars. Again, want to thank Miles on the camera tonight, or today, or morning, or whatever this is. Just about to get into the second quarter of play here. Pitch comes near side. Not going to get it this time. He's going to get a nice little gain of about 6 yards. Number 2, Jake Cordell. Oh, man, they brought that all the way back to the 50. Well, that's not a very friendly spot. It's a good spot for BWP, but 1st and 10, BWP at the 50-yard line with 11.8 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. So it's 11.8 seconds left. Huffman ran for 75 yards on the last play for a touchdown. Love in the shotgun formation. 2 wingbacks, 2 tight ends. It's going to be a pass this time. Love's going to go right down the middle to Huffman. He's got Huffman wide open, and he overthrew him. Going to try it again here. I almost thought that Huffman might have hesitated a bit. Love threw that out there, and it looked like that Huffman hesitated just a smidge, and that little hesitation might have been the difference between making that catch and not. There was 0 coverage within 5 yards of Huffman, though. He was wide open. That would have been another touchdown. See if they go for the jugular at the end of the quarter again here, if they try to do the run play. We'll see what they do with 6.4 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Now they have shotgun formation again, setbacks on each side of Love, the near side wingback. And now it's going to be Beekman's going to try to throw to Huffman, but nothing doing, so he cuts it upfield. He is going to get a little gain on the play. It's back in the backfield for good defense of Aiden Sanders, a gain of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. But we're going to switch the sides of the field, so we're going to go from left to right instead of right to left. And that's the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break as well. We'll be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
Welcome back to Bushland Prairie City High School. We have a timeout as Aiden Horn getting a little attention, getting some tape torn off the shoe, I think, rather than putting on at the moment. Not very often that the two teams aren't ready for play to start, but the I'm not sure if that's a referee or the coach on the other side saying, let's play, let's go. Somebody was yelling from the far side, it sounded like, or the middle. I couldn't tell which. Can't say to blame them. We're ready to get going, too. Now the 25-second clock starts, or the 40-second clock, as they're going to get the Sparklones to the line of scrimmage. Love up under center this time. He's going to pitch out far side on the carry. Number 24 is Brock Beekman. Now he's going to break it back near side. He's got some running room. Nope, he's going to be tracked down from behind. After all that, the quarterback, Schrader, is going to track him down and tackle him for a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up fourth down and 5, excuse me. $7:30 to go in the first half. 4th and 5. There's a whole lot of running to gain 3 yards there for Brock Beekman. Which guy can never say die attitude, though. Just kept on pushing. Made a little bit of something out of nothing anyway. Now we're going to go back to single setback, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver far side for Love under center. He's going to pitch it out to Beekman again, and they're going to do a reverse. There's one mid-county player over there, and he just runs up. Nope, he breaks the tackle. Huffman, and they're going to call a face mask. I think that's going to be a touchdown. Huffman's going to go all the way from the 45-yard line. We'll see what the call is. I think it's a face mask. It's either a hold or a face mask, but we're going to bring it back. So the referee's running back, so that tells me it's probably going to be a hold. Miles, if you can zoom in on the referee right here. Follow the referee down here, Miles. See what the call is. It is a face mask. I thought I saw a face mask as Huffman ran through. Penalty is declined. A 45-yard touchdown run for the Sparklones. A 45-yard touchdown run. That's a 120 yards on 2 touchdown runs for Lane Huffman here in the first half. And it's 14-0 BWP. Number 54, the center, Mikey Kitch. That's going to be full house backfield. Nope, they're going to have an I-set formation behind 2 tight ends, and Love, who dropped his mouthpiece, I think, picks it back up. 6:53 to go here in the Beekman now is going to try and get another 2-point conversion. That time it's not going to happen. Good job of capping the end for Mid-County. Cole Miller got out there, cut the end off, forced Beekman back inside, and there were some blue jerseys to help on the tackle for the Mid-County Cougars. But the score is 14-0. BWP here with 6:53 to go in quarter number 2. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to Bushland Prairie City High School. 14-0. 6:53 to go in the first half. Game brought to you by Tri-County Seeds, your local Golden Harvest seed advisor located in Scioto, Illinois. Rooted in genetics, agronomy, and service for over 10 years. Contact Nate Todd at 309-333-3437 for all your Golden Harvest corn, soybean, and treatment needs. Here's the kick by Pierce, another squib kick. Going to be picked up by the up man, number 59. It's Taylor Foster,
Kickoff routed by Taylor Foster.
seventh
First
grader
down, Mid-County.
for the Mid-County Cougars. And guess where they're starting at? The 45 again. Put the down marker back at the 45. You changed the possession for the first time? I hate it when I do that. I do the same thing. I think there's a possession on my thing, too, and I don't change it ever, now that you mention that. Where's that at, Kenny? Do you remember? I don't know. Number 2 on the carry, Jack Cordell.
Mid-County on the Jack Cordell run.
Looks like a gain of about 13 is going to bring up first down and 10. I was worried about the – that's okay. They can watch it. They don't have to listen to me. They'd probably just like it if I'd stop talking. Yeah, it's actually only a 12-yard gain. Timeout on the field, charged to BWP. We'll take a break as well. Actually, we'll stay here, tell you about some of our great sponsors. Bushnell Banking Center, a branch of Raritan State Bank, is located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services. For all of your banking needs, come visit the Bank of Friendly Service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Cyclones and Sparklones and Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center as an equal housing lender and a member, FDIC. And McDonough Telephone Cooperative, the West Prairie games when they're at West Prairie or in Colchester are streamed. The stream is provided by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. And M&B Furniture, M&B's celebrating their 60th anniversary in June. They are a mainstay in the county and offers top-notch customer service, free delivery within 40 miles, and the best in-home appliance repair in the area. For everything you need to furnish a new home or to replenish an old one, stop in and see them at 481 West Main Street or call them at 772-2111. Schrader back under center. Comes out near side this time to Cordell. That's not Cordell. It's actually number 27, Keegan Gerlach, and he's going to have another first down as he gets 13, 14, 15 on the carry, and it's going to be first and 10 at the 28-yard line of BWP. Yes, sir. First and 10 for the Mid-County Cougars. Kewanee Weathersfield and ROWVA combining, I believe. That button on that handheld thing is in a bad spot, isn't it? Pitch outside again. This time it's Cordell, and he might go. Breaks one tackle, and a shoestring tackle by Love, I believe, was back there.
Gets another first down.
It was Talon Love on the tackle. Looks like it. Going to be first and goal at the 10, another first down. Well, they didn't give him a very good spot either. I thought he was way farther down than that. They gave him where he got touched, not where he actually fell. That's where Talon Love got up after tripping him, but that wasn't where he fell down at. Two wideouts near side is Schrader under center now. Split backs behind him in a pro set formation. One tight end far side. Handoff's going to go up the middle, and it goes nowhere. Again, that's number 1 on the carry. Little to no gain. It's going to be second down and goal at the 10. So they are just across the 10, so it's impossible to get another first down. So they're going to have to score here. Will Mid-County trying to cut into a 14-0 lead for BWP. 5:30 to go in the first half. Pitch out to Gerlach, and out there this time, nothing doing. What a play by number 24, Brock Beekman, as he shed his block. Shed his block and made a big tackle. Loss of, it looks like it's at the 14, so it'll be third and goal at the 14-yard line. Beekman did a great job of pushing up the blocker, watching the ball carrier, shedding the block, and getting the tackle for BWP. Another long third down awaits a wishbone formation. 2 tight end set this time for the Cougars. It's going to be a pitch out to Cordell, and Cordell's going to get back across the original line of scrimmage, but not a whole lot more than that. They bring up 4th down and 9 at the first down and goal at the 9 for the Cougars, and they'll take a timeout. Timeout charge to the Cougars. It means a timeout for each team has been taken. I don't think I marked either one of them off, but I'll do that now. And I didn't even say that it was the second quarter. I can't see this board very good here, Kenny. I apologize for not updating the scoreboard. Helping to bring into this contest, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been serving the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending. Stop by the main branch at 44 East Main Street in Bushnell or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. M&B, or Farmers and Merchants, is a member FDIC and the Equal Housing Lender. Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support local athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis at Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. And Beck Pest Control. Don't let the varmints and creepy crawlies get the best of you. Contact Beck Pest Control in Colchester. Beck Pest Control can let you sleep easy when the lights are out, knowing that you don't have any uninvited guests running around. Contact them at 309-313-5521. Here we go, and there's an illegal procedure. Number 70, actually, I do believe. JoJo Fleming. And as soon as he did it, he just put his hands on his helmet. He knew he unfortunately made a mistake. It's going to be 4th and goal at the 14-yard line now for Mid-County. That's their 4th illegal procedure penalty here in the first half for Mid-County. And they have come at some of the most inopportune times. Both times, 3 of them have come when they were inside the 20-yard line. Here's Schrader's going to roll right. He's got a couple receivers. Now it's going to be into the middle. It's going to be picked off again, and it's Talon Love on the interception this time. And this time, Talon Love gets the pick. He did a good job cutting underneath the route, but, man, it's going to be first down and 10 at the 2-yard line. It might actually be at the 1, but we're going to call it the 2. And it's great to have that pick, and it looks cool and everything, but, man, it'd be nice to have that at the 14 rather than the 2. But good pick nonetheless for Talon Love. Yeah, it's good. Sarge is up here running the clock. He said, just sweep Huffman around the outside. He can go for 98 yards this time. And he's got a 45 and a 75-yarder. He might as well go for a 90-yarder, 90-plus yarder here, right? Owen Campbell checking into the ball game for the Sparklones as he brings the play in. Mikey Kitch heads to the ball first. I always talked about that the last game we did. It's a old school deal where the center comes out of the huddle first and gets up there and reads the defense, and all that stuff's pretty cool to see. 2 tight ends, full house backfield, and it's going to be far side to Beekman, and Beekman's going to get out of the end zone. He breaks a couple tackles, and he's still on his feet. He was stopped just past the line of scrimmage, but broke a couple tackles. And we'll see where they mark it at. Yep, 2nd down and 7 at the 5-yard line for the Sparklones. Bringing the play in for the Sparklones is number 10, who I don't have on my roster. Parker Guppy's number 11 still. Beekman's going to come out near side as a wide receiver. 2 tight ends, single setback behind Love. Fake pitch, handoff inside, goes to Horn, and he goes, oh, the ball's on the ground, but Love comes back and covers it up. He handed off to Horn. I don't know if Horn ever had it, but he got wrapped up in a hurry. Love dives back on top of it, but it's going to be a loss on the play. Well, they haven't moved the down stick yet. There they move it. A loss of 3. That's going to make it 3rd down and 10 at the 2. Clock is running. I'm sorry, folks. Huffman on the run around the end. He breaks through the hole, and he's got a little bit of running room. Spins off a tackle. He might go. Nope, he's not going. Oh, he breaks another tackle. Now he's across the 40, 45 to the 50, breaking tackles and carrying people all the way across the 50-yard line. A 50-yard run for Lane Huffman. And BWP has a first down as he did a good job of splitting a couple defenders and then broke about 7 tackles. I hope Miles got that on the camera because that was an awesome one. He did. Miles says, I got it. Miles just looks, of course I got it. What are you even asking that question for? 2:53 to go. That's like, I felt like I was talking like when in racing, when I announce races, you look back at the video and he flipped once, twice, 3 times. I'm going to go back at the video and he broke 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles.
That was impressive.
That was a nice run by Lane Huffman. He sitting on the sideline, catching his breath a little bit, standing beside Dad down there, gives him a tap on the helmet. That shows that you're old, Sarge. Sam is Dalton and Lane's dad, and Sarge just mentioned it that Dalton's in his freshman ag class and calls him Sam all the time. There we go. Oh, there's an illegal procedure, but they didn't call it. Love's going to quarterback keeper on a sweep. He's going to go for a gain of about 3. Second down and 7. Not sure if that was a broken play or if that was a designed quarterback sweep. It was a naked bootleg into about 4 blue jerseys. Under 2 minutes to go now, 1:45 remaining, and Huffman's still on the sideline catching his breath after that run. So got Campbell, Beekman, and Horn. And Beekman's going to come out near side and wide out. I formation set behind Love. Campbell's the deep setback. Horn's the fullback. Handoff's going to go to Horn. He's going to be close to a first down up on the tackle, number 4, Dawson Traphagen. It's going to be 6 yards, bring up 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 at the 44-yard line. Yeah, 45-yard line maybe technically. I don't know. We'll call it 44. Sarge changed it to 44 on the board too, so we'll just stick with 44. Yeah, it depends. Depends on which official you look at. Maybe it's just our angle. That might be it, too. Handoff goes to Horn again up the middle. He's going to get the first down and a whole lot more this time, a gain of 8. And it's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. 45.9 seconds remaining here in the first half. And a timeout's going to be called by BWP if he can get an official to see it. There's a timeout. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH right after this.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. 14-0. BWP with the lead. 45 point. I think that's 45, right? Yeah. 45.9 seconds remaining in the first half. They have the ball 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Helping to bring you the contest here is United Community Bank. United Community Bank's services are designed to keep you in the game when you're on the go. With online and mobile banking that's nothing but net to friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking. Choosing UCB is always a slam dunk. Visit a location near you with branches in Bushnell, Colchester, and 2 in Macomb. UCB is a member FDIC. And see what BWP has to offer here. Love under center. Beekman again, the right side wide out. And I was going to go, a can't even talk. A pass to Pierce. Tanner Pierce. Oh, Guppy's number 10 today. And who's 11? Oh, 11 in the other color. I got you. Okay. So Parker Guppy is number 10 today. Apologize, folks. Thank you, Miss Willie. Mrs. Willie, sorry. Whatever politically correct is. Second down and 5. Second down and 5. Saying run the clock. Huffman again. He's got the corner. He's over 200 yards, I think, in the first half here. Looks like it's about the 14-yard line, maybe 13. Looks like 13, actually, where they're marking the down sticks. So it's 1st and 10 at the 13. 26.2 seconds left. Pitch back to the line of scrimmage. Pierce is going to be the wide out to the far side this time. Huffman is the slot back. One tight end near side. I formation with Beekman, the deep setback. Horn will be the fullback. Love. Love was trying to get some information from the coach. Couldn't ever get it, so he just waved his hand and said whatever. Now we're going to blow a whistle. Illegal procedure. Going to make it.
Start on BWP. Makes it 1st and 15.
At the 18-yard line. Boy, they moved that way back. It's at the 19. I guess maybe you were right. That ball's way closer to the 20-yard line than it was to the 15, it looks like. But I'll try it again here. 25.3 seconds remaining. BWP 1st and 15 or 16 or something like that. Love's going to look to throw again. Looks to the middle. Now he's going to run left side. He's got all kinds of room, and now I think that's going to be a defensive holding in the backfield. Love's going to be close to the first down. Clock will stop. He's out of bounds. We'll see what the penalty marker is. They're going to point at White. That may be a pass interference on the offense. See what they call here. Holding against the defense. Yep, we're going to decline the penalty. Hold on defense, decline the penalty. First down. The 3-yard line. 2 or 3 yard line. We'll see where they mark. It looks like the 3-yard line. First and goal at the 3 with 15.9 seconds left. And I think the clock will stay stopped because I think Love got tackled out of bounds, but we'll wait and see if they start it here. What are we doing? Well, if the penalty's declined, it doesn't really matter where the penalty was. Just spot it wherever he got tackled. And now we're going to take a timeout. Charge to Mid-County with 15.9 seconds remaining, so no question about whether the clock will be stopped now. Helping bring you this contest. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True Convection Cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Helping to bring you this contest, Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Of course, you can just call ahead and get your pizza waiting for you if you want to as well. Also, the Princess Shop. The Princess Shop is your local one-stop home for women's apparel, accessories, and shoes. Stop in Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., or Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., excuse me. Located 1520 East Jackson Street in Macomb. Here we go. 15.9 seconds. BWP first and 10, or first and goal at the 3. Love under center. And the ball was on the ground. I think Love got into the end zone, but they're going to call an illegal procedure, I think. I'm not real sure how that can be an illegal procedure. The center is the one that jumped because he snapped it early. So I'm not real sure how you call illegal procedure on the – no, it's not. The ball moved. Just means everybody else isn't moving. That's not right. I don't think you're right, Kenny. I don't think that's right. I don't. That's if that's a rule, that's a dumb rule. Well, let him get destroyed. That's his fault. No kidding. Well, that's the offense's fault. That's just taking an opportunity to get a fumble away from the defense. Love's going to hand off inside. It looks like it's Beekman. He's going to be stopped well short of the goal line. A timeout for BWP. 6.4 seconds remaining. You're probably right, Kenny, but I don't like that rule. Don't like it at all. If the ball moves, you shouldn't get called for illegal procedure. Yeah, second goal at the 5-yard line, I do believe, after the timeout. Helping to bring you this contest, Hensley Grain. Hensley Grain of Rural Bushnell has a long family history of taking an active role in the Bushnell Prairie City School District and especially Spartan athletics. Good luck, Spartans and Sparklones in 2021, and enjoy this shortened athletic campaign. And the Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens is located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope. That's just east of the North Elementary School there in Good Hope. Open April through October, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. For all of your fresh produce needs, be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Currently taking orders for whole and half freezer lamb meat. And Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. Now we're going to have Love in a shotgun formation. No setbacks. Huffman in motion. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to go around the right side. He's going to beat Schrader to the corner. Can he beat everybody else to the corner? He will. That's just a little jaunt for Huffman in the first half. That's a 5-yard touchdown run for Lane Huffman, by far his shortest. Another touchdown for BWP, and they lead 20-0 with 0.4 seconds remaining here in the first half. So the 2-point conversion coming. We will have a kickoff to end the first half, I would imagine, unless they don't return it at all. Kitch as at center. Love under center. Full house, 2 tight end set. And he's just going to run right up the middle, and he's going to have the 2-point conversion for Talon Love. But BWP leads 22-0 essentially at the half. Of course, they do have to kick, so there's still a chance that Mid-County could get a big score here. Helping to bring you this contest on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. And MTC Communications, having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2021. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. So Tanner Pierce going to be on the kick again for the Sparklones. And I'm guessing it'll be another squib kick, and if they just fall on it, we might have another play. If they try to do anything with it, should run the clock out. We'll see what they do here. Waiting for the whistle. We get it. Here's the kick. little bit better kick this time, and it is touched. The clock's going to run out. And they're going to pick it up. Just keep running. Don't stop. A good little run for number 58, Alex Davis, but that'll end the half. And that's how we end things here at Bushnell Prairie City High School. BWP 22 here at the end of the first half. Mid-County 0. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a few minutes.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
Helps me reach peak performance in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
You know, you see fires on TV all the time. You don't understand what the families are really going through until you've lived it. The day before the fire, life was good. We went to bed, we woke up, and we had nothing. If it was not for Country Financial, we would still have nothing.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. He said, you better come home because there's no roof. He said, I look up and see the sky. He didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, you know, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
We are back here. BWP. Ken Suter in here filling in for Dwayne as he takes a break. BWP's up 22-0 here. Pretty even game when it comes to the defensive side, but especially Lane Huffman and Brock Beekman for BWP really been able to get across the far side, get around the defense, and Mid-County's secondary is not doing much to help them on that side. 6 minutes left here in halftime. We will take another break.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
Helps me reach peak performance in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
We're back here, junior high game. Don't forget, later on today, starting at 1 o'clock, will be the varsity football game. Their game got moved over, of course, due to COVID rules and everything that's happened because of that situation. We'll be able to play a Saturday afternoon game during the spring. Nobody would ever have thought that high school football would be playing like this 2 years ago. Coming into this game, Bushnell has been 0-2 both games against Macomb as they look to get their first win of the season. JV, however, last week got their first win against the West Hancock team, who were able to play despite their varsity being out with COVID. JV game was a real tight one all the way through before about halfway through the second half, Bushnell decided to come away with it and seal the win. A lot better day here than it was that day. There was wind all over, hitting about 45, almost close to 50 miles an hour out of West Prairie. No kickoffs, no punts, nothing of that sort. Real nice day around here, about 60 degrees, sunny. Looks like the teams are getting back in the swing. 3 minutes left here in halftime. 22-0 BWP. For the second half, BWP is probably going to adjust a few things, hopefully to cut down on a little bit of the penalties that both teams have suffered, especially Mid-County with 4 different false starts. But BWP has been running pretty good with the running backs. Tried 2 pass plays, both of them wide open. One connected, one, however, didn't. They're coming back out. Mid-County getting set back up. Lane Huffman has all 3 runs, touchdown runs for today. One a 75-yarder, a 50-yarder, and a 9-yarder. That outside run, they love to do it. And Mid-County's cornerbacks are going to have to find something, get away from a block there, hopefully stop him. And that's the only way I can see them coming back. 2 minutes left to play, and we'll take one last break.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True Convection Cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
We're back. TSSR Live is brought to you by Robin Wilt from Mayor. Our people and our traditions are the true backbone of what makes our community special. I will continue to work for Bushnell and its citizens to make sure we are solid and strong. I would appreciate your vote to work for another 4 years for Bushnell, the small town with a big heart. Vote April 6th for Robin Wilt, Bushnell Mayor. Paid for by Robin Wilt for Mayor. Also brought to us by Yetter Farm Equipment. Yetter Farm Equipment in Colchester is an industry leader with a tradition of solutions since 1930 and wishes the Cyclones and Sparklones great success during this fall sports season. Also brought to you by Country Financial Agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. Once again, that is 309-652-3889. We will be back with about 20 seconds left to go in this halftime after this word from MDH.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop. Because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
You know, you see fires on TV all the time. You don't understand what the families are really going through until you've lived it. The day before the fire, life was good. We went to bed, we woke up, and we had nothing. If it was not for Country Financial, we would still have nothing.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Welcome back to Bush and Prairie City High School. I'm sorry, folks. It's Dwayne. I'm back. Kenny filled in for halftime there. Appreciate that. 22-0 as we're just about done with the warm-up period here to get ready for a second half of action. Don't forget, we've got West Prairie volleyball going on our channel right now. Probably it's varsity game by now, I would imagine, as they're taking on North Fulton. Then we have the BPC homecoming game, which is BWP versus Elmwood Brimfield. The Trojans. They are the Trojans for Elmwood Brimfield, right? So that's who we have this afternoon. Got a lot of stuff packed in early in the day today here, and going to have some changes as things move along throughout the few weeks coming up here. We'll have more about that a little bit later as we get to the varsity contest for the football game this afternoon. At any rate, we've got homecoming court announcement. We've got senior day for BPC. And BWP is going to be kicking off here as we start the second half. The only bad thing that happened to Lane Huffman the whole game was the first play. He ran for about 15 yards and fumbled. And everything else was good. He's got touchdown runs of 75, 45, and 5. He's got a 50-yard run on top of that. So that gets him up to 180-ish right there. And he had a couple other runs he got tackled on. So I'm guessing he's at the 200 mark in the first half. Give or take a few yards, and we're ready to go here. As we get started for the second half, Tanner Pierce on to kick off again for BWP. The deep, and I say deep because it's very shallow actually, 27 deep back is Keegan Gerlach and a couple other guys at about the 35-yard line. The ball gets blown off the tee, so we'll reset it. Every time I see a ball get blown off the tee, I think of Lucy and Charlie Brown. Get Lucy out there to hold the ball for him. Here we go. Oh, and there it blew off again. Yep, number 9 gets to be the brave soul to hold the ball, Blake Arnold. God, I just think it would be totally awesome if he'd move the ball once, just like Lucy. It'd just be great, wouldn't it? If it was a couple days earlier, you're right. It was a nice kick that time. Be picked up by number 13. That's Chad Rickey. He's going to go right side. He's got some running room. He gets around the corner. Oh, and a nice tackle over there. That's Aiden Horn on the tackle at about the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. We'll see where they mark it. I say that all the time, and then they'd never mark it where it looks like the ball was at. First 10 at the 47-yard line for Mid-County. Just underway here in the second half. Would have been underway a little sooner had we been able to get the ball on the tee and stay there. I'm surprised nobody's parked out here yet with the trucks backed up to the end zone fence. Schrader under center. Pitch is going to go far side. That's Gordle. He's got some running room. He's going to be another big tackle out there, but that was Huffman on the tackle, but Cordell's going to get a gain of, no, he didn't get 6, 4 or 5. Give him a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. They haven't, that's barely even 5. They have not been very kind with where they're spotting the football. We're going to go with 2nd and 5, though, because he should have had 5. Yeah. It's 2nd and 48. We're having one of those days, aren't we, Sarge? Schrader. Oh, look out in the backfield. That was Guppy back there. He gets the pass off to number 1. He catches it, but he's thrown down. The first player there was Horn. Second player there was Huffman. It's a loss on the play, though.
2-yard loss on the play. 3rd down, Mid-County.
Be 3rd down and 2. So he lost 2, 3rd down and 8. Yeah, that looks good to me. At the 49-yard line. On the opposite side of the field. I'm going to try it again here. 3rd and 8. Schrader back under center. Hope I'm saying Schrader right, and it's not Schroeder, but. Oh, and Guppy's there again. Now Pierce is going to try and track it down. Horn can't get there. Schrader's going to fumble it. It's out of, oh, it's picked up by Pierce. Tanner Pierce. Schrader had a nice run going, and Horn came from behind and knocked the ball out. And Tanner Pierce covers it, and I'm not going to say anything, but I thought maybe Pierce might have been out of bounds when he grabbed the ball his foot, but yeah, but you can't be the first one to touch it after you go out of bounds. At any rate, 1st and 10 BWP at the 36-yard line. 6:32 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Hey, guess what I forgot to do again, Kenny? No, well, I didn't do possession either. I can't even. It's been so long since I did possession, I don't even know where that's at. There it is, but it's right, so we'll leave it there this time. I forgot to do the quarter. Shotgun formation. Goes to Beekman. Direct snap. He's going to go around the left side. He's got some running room. He's going to be across the 40. See where they mark it. Man, they're marking that way back. Well, the official that's marking it on the far side is going to be about the 42 or 43-yard line, it looks like. 43, gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Parker Guppy brings the play in to Talon Love. Horn comes out, a little banged up it looks like, catching his breath a little bit. 5:45 clock running here in quarter number 3. Now an I formation set behind Love, who's under center, near side. Pitch is going to come to Campbell. He loses it, and then it's going to be recovered. Campbell can't recover the pitch. Stahl is going to get the recovery for Mid-County. And Mid-County has a chance to get back in the game a little bit here with 5:28 remaining in the third quarter. Another turnover for BWP. Coming out of the game from defense is Josie Coyley. Pitch far side to Cordell. Cordell's got some running room out there. Turning back in, but he breaks a couple tackles. He fumbles again. Now it's going to be BWP falling on it. And that's Talon Love, the quarterback, falling on it. And we got a player down for Mid-County. Oh, he's going to get up. It's Jack Cordell. And it's anything you can do, I can do better. Turnover back to BWP. Hey, I forgot to change but it's back there. So this possession thing is hard, Sarge. I'm struggling over here. But at any rate, it's BWP football again, and BWP's got the possession on the scoreboard. And BWP is going to take a timeout, so we'll take a break as well. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH here. Third quarter action for Bushland Prairie City High School in just a moment.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Welcome back to Bushland Prairie City High School. 5:18 remaining. Timeout on the field. Charge to BWP. That's 2 straight plays that Mid-County's turned the ball over. BWP did it in between themselves. So we'll see if BWP can hold on to the Mikey Kitch over here on the sideline, getting a little attention paid to his left arm or wrist, it looks like. Hopefully he's okay. That's the starting center, folks. So different center in the game for BWP now. It's Talon Love under center. Handoff goes to the Pierce, the fullback. He's got some running room around the outside. Breaks a couple tackles. And Schrader tries to go for the ball on the strip. Can't do it. A gain of 12. That's 1st and 10. BWP at their own 25-yard line. Pierce is a good-sized kid. He looks like he's the size of a lineman, but he's got the athletic ability of a running back. So you could see that when he got outside. He's got pretty good speed for his size. Got outside and made a couple people miss, which is the size advantage he has. But he's going to be the lone setback again. 2 wingbacks, 2 tight ends. Almost slot receivers. Hand off again to Pierce, and Pierce is going to go cut back. Up the middle he goes, and he fumbles it again. And who's going to have it? I think it's going to be number
Fumble the play, picked up by Mid-County, first down.
Pierce came up off the ground with it, but I think it was 89 who actually had it. Jackson Sornberger. Hey, I'm going to change the possession this time, guys. If I can find it again. Cougars have the ball. So 4 possessions, 4 turnovers here in the Second half for the two teams, 2 apiece, which makes the clock not run real quick. 4:37 remaining. Schrader under center. Going to pitch it. Oh, man, I thought Lane Huffman was going to intercept the pitch. And a ball's on the ground again, but this time Cordell's going to fall on it himself, I believe. Holy smokes, man. That ball has got some grease on it or something. I feel like I'm watching a grease pig contest, Sarge. Does anybody do those anymore? Animal rights people frown on it. Those were so much fun. Does that make me a bad human being? Okay, just checking. Gain of 4 for Cordell, 2nd and 6. 28-yard line, excuse me. Give or take something. 27 works close enough. It's in between the two. If that's on the 31, actually, probably to start with, wasn't it? Back under center. And BWP is going to go into the neutral zone that time. And offsides. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1.
Offsides, BWP.
This official, when he marks off the yards, he's like me going down the stairs, one step at a time. My screwed up back and my bad knees do not let me go down the stairs very quickly, and that's exactly how he's marking off the yards. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, folks. Let's try this again. The hard count. That's the first time that the hard count didn't get the Cougars, too. And it got it again. There's another penalty.
Offsides, BWP.
1st and 10 by penalty for the Cougars. Now, the nice thing about this, if you're a Cougars fan, is, you know, the BWP people are like, why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that? Well, that's going to put BWP on their heels. They're going to have to be more hesitant about getting off the ball, and should allow them to ball's on the 16. Boy, that official, man, when he winds his arm, doesn't he? There's the pitch outside to Cordell. Cuts it up inside, and he's going to be stopped. A big stop out there.
Cordell on the run, gets it with 5 yards.
I think Beekman and others out there on the stop, but Beekman's the one that stood him up and threw him down. Beekman had a big tackle at North Fulton the other night, if you saw on Facebook. .230 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 5 at the 11. 13. I don't know. I can't tell. It's really hard to tell where it's at over there. And there's Stahl's going to get the illegal procedure. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Boy, this second half has not been very pretty football. First half, for both sides, really wasn't too bad, but this second half has not been very good. I think that our goalposts could use a little paint, Sarge. Wind the clock, Sarge. That official is going to be sore. He's going to not be able to pick up Easter eggs tomorrow morning. There's the pitch out to Cordell again, and this time Huffman, who almost intercepted the pitch last time, gets to the running back and drops him for a loss of. Well, that's a big loss. A loss of 4. What do you have him down? 3rd and what? 14? Ball's right at the 20, isn't it? Yep. 3rd and 14. That pitch is a really long pitch, too. I mean, that's one that you keep doing that enough times, it's going to get picked off because that's a long pitch out there, and there's no hesitation on it. It's just step back and toss it. And I think that's the reason why he got Huffman on that one offsides, because Huffman was anticipating a pitch. Stahl, the wide out near side. Slot receiver is Gerlach. Schrader's going to be hit. He gets it off. It's incomplete. And Parker Guppy coming through making a tackle, or making a hit on Schrader. It's going to bring up 4th down and 14 at the 20-yard line. Guppy came through the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Comes over, gives the tough look to the coaches. 58 seconds remaining. 58.8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 22-0 is the score. Third quarter action. The Cougars have been inside the 20 3 different times in this game and have not been able to get to the end zone. They've had penalties and they've went backwards in every occasion. Now Schrader's going to be back throwing there. Guppy again. It's picked off this time, and Huffman might go. He's got 2 guys to beat. They can't get there, and Huffman from the 10-yard line has got 15 yards distance between him and anybody else. He's given up early, but he's going to get to the end zone anyway. A 90-yard interception return for a touchdown for Lane Huffman as he split 2 defenders. And that was the only line of offense turned to defense. And he jumps up celebrating with Carson Christensen and knocked Christensen to the ground, but Christensen hopped right back up. And a BPC gets the touchdown. They lead 28-0. Well, there wasn't anybody within 30 yards of him from his own team. I like your theory, Sarge. Give it to somebody else and let them score, but there wasn't anybody close. So it is Love bringing the play in. 40.7 seconds remain here in the third quarter, and BPC looking to go up by 30. Do you have a running clock in the fourth quarter for 30 or more? We'll have to find that out at the break. You know, this is a 30-0 game, and BWP has scored at will pretty much, except thanks to Lane Huffman. But Mid-County has been there to keep this game close. They've had every opportunity to be within a score right now, but they just haven't been able to. A direct snap to Beekman. Beekman's got a little lane. Can he get there? He does. A 2-point conversion is good for Brock Beekman, and that makes it 30-0 BWP as we approach the end of the third quarter. So Tanner Pierce going to get the kick again. They're out there playing a little catch themselves. I think that I don't know if it's 30 or 40. It might be 40 points, actually. Yeah. I didn't move it either, so. Yeah. I got the possession arrow right once. So we get ready to kick off here. 40.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. That official is not wearing IHSA patched official pants. I don't blame him. I'm just saying. No. Is it? Is it a White Sox hat? Gerlach on the return. A nice tackle by Huffman. First and 10 to Mid-County at their own 35-yard line. 36.4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. So we're getting ready to go. There's a late player coming into the game. Number 30 is Mason Impson. Going to take a halfback position. There's Guppy again, and this time he's going to bring him down. Parker Guppy, somebody might want to block him. That's 3 straight plays he's hit Schrader. There's like, hey, guys, maybe not let the D tackle through. They're going to take Guppy out. 2nd down and 20. Well, not quite 20, 18 or 19, I guess. You got 18? Okay, that's going to be the last play of the quarter. I don't think they can get the play off before the end of the quarter. They will not. That's how the third quarter will end. BWP 30-0. 2nd and 18 at the 27 or 26-yard line for the Cougars. And we'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Flava Miles on the camera today. All I heard, I was only going to do one commercial to break, but all I heard was, I'm going to get a long chain and a clock and call him Flava Flav. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Sarge, you're killing me. It is 2nd down and 18 at the 26 or 27-yard line, maybe in between. Parker Guppy came out, but now he's back in. He's going right through the gap between a guard and a tackle. The center actually just pointed at him and said, you need to block him this time. And he got through again, but that time a running back came up. And then it's a pick by Huffman. He's going to go outside, and he might get another chance. He's not going to get there. There's a lot of blue jerseys over there this time. But Huffman, again, down the sideline, runs right into Schrader, and he's going to be down 1st and goal, BWP at the 10-yard line.
Brings it down near the BWP 10-yard line.
So first, hey, oh yeah, thanks, Sarge. You're all over it this time. I wasn't, but we got it. Change of possession. 4th quarter, I did change the quarter. Did you change the quarter? You did change the quarter. Ball is on the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, BWP. Now they're putting a bunch of subs in, it would appear. Town of Love's going to be the quarterback. Huffman and Arnold and Christensen. Over here on the near sideline. Also number 72, Phoenix Cameron over here. Number 15 went into the game, which I don't have on my roster either. Deep setback is Owen Campbell. Wide out to the far side. Love under center. Horn was up. Oh, big hit. Ball came out. Owen Campbell just got crushed. Who was that over there? Number 65, I think, which I don't have on their roster either. It was another fumble. I think that was number 65 for them, who I don't have for Mid-County, who I don't have on my roster. Yeah, it was that kid right there. Or 85, Josh Gravitt, maybe? That's not 85, is it, that lineman? It is 65. That's what I thought. I don't have a 65. Maybe Caden Sanders, number 64 on my roster, or Aiden Sanders, who's number 68. No, there's number 68, so it's not Aiden. Do you see number 64 anywhere out there? I haven't seen a 64. There's a 54. I don't have that on there either, so maybe that, I don't know. At any rate, I apologize, folks. Now BWP in the backfield, and another loss. Back to the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 13. I guess 14. They were at the 14, weren't they? Number 4, Dawson Traphagen bringing the play in for the Cougars. Clock running, 7 minutes to go in the football game. Yeah, I just that's the first time I heard it, but if you watched our Spartan Olympics recording that we posted that Miles was able to record the other day, that vibration you just heard in the background was there the entire time of that thing pretty much. Schrader's going to go. That might be nope, they're going to call it incomplete pass. It was intended for somebody. It was Gerlach over there, and in the backfield, I think, was Kitch to knock it down and incomplete. So it's going to be, that should be, did they stop the clock, or did they tell you to stop the clock? Yeah, that should have stopped the clock. Oh. Third and 14 for the Cougars. Pitch is going to go out to Gerlach. He's got some running room. He's got a lot of running room, and that's going to be a first down, maybe the longest run of the game from the 10 out to the 34-yard line. 24-yard gain for number 27, Keegan Gerlach, and it's a 1st and 10 for Mid-County. And I feel bad for Mid-County because they've had opportunities in this game. They've moved the ball, they've got into the red zone, and they just have not been able to capitalize when they've been there. But this is a 30-0 game on the scoreboard, but it's not a 30-0 game on the field. You know, they haven't been able to stop BWP except for fumbles, but they've been able to move the ball. They just haven't been able to punch it in the end zone. Pitch is going to come out to Cordell. Beekman's out there, and, Beekman wanted – there might be something on the back side of that play. I'm not sure what it is. Beekman went in with intention there. It's a hold against the Cougars. Well, they might have if he'd actually hit anybody, but he went over the top of him. Beekman went in with cruel intentions on that tackle, but Cordell fell right below him. It is a holding. Still be first down.
Another first down.
That's a spot of the foul penalty. Looks like Elmwood Brimfield's already here. Yeah, that was a 13-yard penalty, and then a big stop in the backfield as Beekman and others over there for the stop.
Big stop in the backfield for BWP. Brings up
Horn and Beekman, I think, were over there. Clock running, 5:20 to go in the football game. We do have 8th grade recognition after this, though I haven't gotten any 8th grade names unless we're just going to read them off the sheet here. Schrader out to pass, steps inside, and Kitch is right there. He ran right into Kitch. Kitch threw off the block of number 73, Jackson Strom, and Mikey Kitch stepped right in front of Schrader, and Schrader had nowhere to go. Another loss on the play. It brings up 3rd down and 25 from the 20. It's actually probably 26 because it looks like that's past, but 20's bad enough. $4:20 to go. I don't think they have a play for 4th and 20, but I could be wrong. It's only third. It's only third. But I was just saying 3rd and 25 on the 20, I should say. Pitch out to Gerlach. He's taken down by Huffman.
Pitch to Gerlach, taken down by Huffman.
Bring up 4th and 24, I think. 1 yard gain. Christensen's going to come out of the game. Using a lot of clock here. 3:30 remaining. Clock still running. And it does not look like they're going to punt. Of course, I think they'd be punting into the, well, it's a crosswind, I guess. A little bit behind them. And they're in a sack in the backfield by Huffman.
Sack by Huffman.
And it's going to be a loss of 8 yards, 9 yards. A loss of 9 is going to be 1st and 10, BWP at the 12-yard line. Change possession. Oh, I didn't change possession last time. Never mind. I'm not very good at this scoreboard thing, Kenny.
What's that?
I said I'm not very good at this scoreboard thing over here. Some changes coming in. Coming off is Katie English for BWP. Going on for BWP, number 41, Tristan Canterbury. Also going on, number 35, Ethan Pierce. Owen Campbell's back in the backfield. .309 to go. Can't see the number. That's the other setback. Brock Beekman's far side. Guppy is the setback. He gets the handoff. He's not going to go anywhere, though. In fact, he might lose a yard. We'll see. On the tackle, number 83, Connor Wilson. Well, they didn't mark 3 over there on the far side. There's only about 1 over there, so maybe 2. No, they move it. They moved it all the way back. He went to the line of scrimmage and got pushed back, so they gave him forward progress, so it's 2nd and 10 at the 12. Or 13, wherever you had it to begin with, Sarge, I don't know. I formation. That's number 15, who I don't have on my roster. Number 83 on the tackle by Connor Wilson again. Stop. Loss of 7. 3rd and 17 at the 19-yard line. Third and 17 is BWP's clock still running. 1:38 remaining. They can't run the clock out here, so they're going to have to either score, get a first down, or turn the ball over on downs to mid-county. Guppy again, the fullback. Horn, the deep setback in the I formation. Love under center. Going to pitch it out to Horn. He gets it with one hand, gets around the corner initially, then he's going to cut it back up inside. He's going to get some of those yards back, but not very many. Good job out on the defensive end by Mid-County. He's going to gain through 2. It's going to bring up 4th down and 15. At about the 17-yard line, I think. Under a minute to go now. Coming off the field, number 68, Mark Schmidt, and Guppy as well. What are we doing here? I don't think BWP was not set. Oh, they were across the line of scrimmage.
False start, BWP.
5-yard penalty with 35.9 seconds. That may be enough to let the clock run out because the clock should start. What's the play clock here? Or does that stop the clock? Wind it. I don't know if they have to. I don't know how many seconds. Is it a 40-second or is it a 35-second? I'm not sure what the play clock technically is in junior high football. I'm going to try it again. Let's see what happens here. Huffman's going to try for another touchdown. He's going to get it. A 21-yard touchdown run for Lane Huffman. It's going to make it 36-0 with 7 seconds left. Is that right? Get everybody to one side and run the other direction, right? Going to try the 2-point conversion here to make it 38-0. We're supposed to have 8th grade recognition live after this, folks. I haven't had anything given to me yet, so I'm not sure what they're doing. And a bobbled snap going to be given to Pierce. He breaks a couple tackles, breaks a couple more, holding that thing like a loaf of bread, and I think he might get to the end zone. He did. Tanner Pierce. He looked like Walter Payton holding that thing out there. Doing his best Walter Payton impression, carrying the ball, palming it and stiff-arming people and everything else, and it's 38-0 with 7 seconds left here in the football game. I think he's been watching a bunch of Walter Payton running back highlight videos or something. He does, a little sweetness to him, that's right. So he's on to kick again with 7 seconds remaining. I would imagine, unless something miraculous happens, we'll have to have one offensive play to end the game, but we'll see. Tanner Pierce on to kick off again. 38-0 is the score. 7 seconds remaining here at Bushnell Prairie City High School. We're going to take a break after the final, and then we'll see what they're going to do for 8th grade appreciation. There it's going to be touched, picked up. We might be able to get rid of these 7 seconds. Or not. Sarge was a little too quick on the trigger. Probably 2.1 seconds was too much to let just accidentally run off, wasn't it, Sarge? Probably, yeah. So Mid-County is going to take a snap here. Katie English heading back in, also in there. Number 35, Ethan Pierce. Number 68 is Mark Schmidt. Number 25, Carson Christensen. Blake Arnold's over on the far side. Deep safety, number 56, Caleb Cliffmiller. Schrader's going to go for one. Lobs it downfield. It's incomplete. That's how the game will end. BWP with a 38-0 win over the Mid-County Cougars. We'll take a break here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH and be back in just a couple minutes.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
You know, you see fires on TV all the time. You don't understand what the families are really going through until you've lived it. The day before the fire, life was good. We went to bed, we woke up, and we had nothing. If it was not for Country Financial, we would still have nothing.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to do the announcement of the 8th graders. I hope I have all of the numbers on here. I didn't really look to make sure I had them all. So I'm going to do that real quick. $41, $45, $50, $54, $62, $68, $76, and I don't have $77 because he hasn't played. Right. Just find that out. I know his name. Okay.
I'll write it down for you.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize our 8th grade BWP Sparkloan players at this time. We're just going to read them off in numerical order. Guys and girls, if you could step forward and wave to the crowd when we read you off, we would greatly appreciate it. Number 5, Aiden Horn. Number 7, Lane Huffman. Number 9 is Blake Arnold. Number 16 is Talon Love. Number 17 is Wes McEwen. Number 24 is Brock Beekman. Number 25 is Carson Christensen. Number 35 is Ethan Pierce. Number 41 is Tristan Canterbury. Number 45 is Tanner Pierce. I'm going to start calling him Sweetness from now on just because of the way he carries the football. Number 50, Katie English. Number 54, Mikey Kitch. Number 62, Josie Coyley. Did I say that wrong again, Josie? How do I say it? Coyle. I remembered you come and told me I said it wrong in volleyball, but I couldn't remember how I said it wrong. So Coyle, Josie Coyle. I apologize, Josie. I got your first name right, though, right? Okay. Number 68, Mark Schmidt. Number 76, Skylar Martin. And number 77, Lincoln Dodds. Give all these 8th graders a huge round of applause. Parents, if you want a group photo, make sure you get that at some point. I believe the varsity players are going to want to come out and start warming up here in a few minutes. So congratulations on a great season, everyone. Thanks for joining us here today. Varsity game starts at 1 o'clock. I guess I'm still on the air, folks. I apologize. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back probably in 60 minutes, give or take 5, for the varsity contest. That will be Elmwood Brimfield against BWP Sparklones varsity, homecoming for BPC. So we have homecoming court to announce, and we have the senior day activities for BPC as well. We'll have band, I think, and football. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Thanks for joining us here for BWP Junior High football here at Bushland Prairie City High School. 38-0, the score, BWP over Mid-County.